What up, what up? Is everything working now? There we go. There we go. All right. We're on our week 2 picks. So, before we get into all that stuff, I, as you can see, have 2 million coins. I, as also you can see, spent money on this game. I ended up buying the field pass. So, pretty sure I said, nobody buy this, nobody buy this. Madden got me. What can I say? I'm just gonna turn on. Hold on. There we go. Turn on my backlight here. So yeah, they got me. So I ended up buying all that. It netted me, which, to be honest, with my spending habits, it is way good to just buy it at the end of the season. Because I think I was down to what, like 800K last week when I did this, and I ended up. I didn't get right to. Oh no, yeah, I did. No, because then I ended up selling Brian Burns. So I'll show our team here in a little bit, but I ended up selling Brian Burns, which put me to 2.2. Then I went down a little bit, bought a bunch of stuff, came back up to 2.2. So had I bought in this and then gotten the rewards as I went, I mean, who knows where I would actually be at, but yeah. So other than that, can do a little team update then. So because of that, this is our starting lineup. I ended up buying a bunch of abilities. So we'll start on offense first. We officially have the 50-50 Packers theme team. So I got Jake. I think we already had Jake Long, but I got lucky in one of the BND packs for game time to get Lucas Patrick. So that was awesome. Elton Jenkins, I ended up spending 25 spotlight tokens to get Jari Evans. And then we already had him. I don't think there was anything new. I mean, Marshawn Lynch, obviously, is now on the squad. But I don't think there's anything really new on the offensive side. The defensive side is where we made some changes. So, we have Evan Williams now as our free safety with that upgraded Team of the Week player. We ended up not watching. I did not watch it. I put it on my TV and played Madden. But we ended up watching the MCS, so we got Kyle Hamilton. In case you didn't see, Henry was the one that won, and he gets to make the next player. And he put out a poll, which I don't know if it's closed by now, but pretty much the next player is going to be Deontay Thornton. So looking at this offense, I'm not going to really worry too much about getting a new wide receiver because whenever I think that comes around October 15th, I think is the next one. So once October 15th comes out, we're gonna have a theme teamed up Deontay Thornton. Everybody will. But other than that, we have Isaac Yidium now and Nate Hobbs as our corners, along with Talib is upgraded. We got Khalil Mack with edge threat. Kenny Clark, we ended up building him actually. It was really weird. All of the 85 team builders were around like 130 or something like that, except for Clark. Clark was at 185 or something. So I mean I thought that was a little ridiculous because it's not like he's really that good and he's a really slow DTAC, but I ended up building him for I think like 150 or something. And so I saved myself a little bit of coin there. And then I ended up ripping my season 1 token pack. And it was funny, so I actually did Jari Evans first, and then I remembered that I had that S1 token pack. And I was like, I swear, if Jari Evans is in this pack and I could have got him and saved like my spotlight tokens, I'll be so pissed. And then like it was like the third card was Nick Bosa, and I was like, I actually don't care. I don't care if Jari Evans is in this pack now. I don't care actually who else. The only player that I would have taken over Bosa maybe would have been Brock Bowers. That would have been probably the only player I would have probably taken over Bosa and it fits so well. He's a left edge. We needed a left edge. So yeah, we got him on the squad now. I'm thinking for team of the week, Nixon might get a card. It might be a lower tier card. It might be like one of the 82s or something like that they drop. But he had 5 pass defenses in Thursday night, so I feel like that's a pretty crazy stat line for a corner. The only other guy that I think has a chance for the Packers would be, obviously, I don't have him on the team, but Tucker Kraft. So there's a chance that maybe he gets one of the champions, which would be pretty sick, because then I'd just use 25 tokens and go get Tucker Kraft. But nonetheless, yeah, this is our squad now. I think I did. Yeah, we have Corey Bajorquez as our punter now too. So big upgrade, I know. And then last night we just won. I won my first Super Bowl in probably 5 or 6 Maddens. I don't really play head to head, just like regular too much. So I guess it's maybe not like that crazy to say, but it's still nonetheless it's been a minute since I won a Super Bowl. And the rookie one, you get an end zone pack or you get 40k coins. I decided to go with the pack, of course, because I'm a gambling man, and what can I say? And we we basically got I think I sold 2 of the cards for like a total of 21,000, and then the rest of the cards that were in those packs or was in the packs, because I think it was up to Strange. So the rest of the pack, if I quick sell it all, I get 212 training, which kind of goes out to about like another 12k worth of training. So actually no, it'd probably be closer to around 20k worth of training. So yeah, it was good. Either way, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, we have. I did some mystery packs too, and I got kind of railed on those, but got the last. Excuse me, I just woke up. Trying to wake up. Nonetheless, our team is pretty stacked now, and it's pretty like impenetrable at this point, because with the 50-50, I don't really want to give up the 2 speed now at this point. So, whoever we get, I mean, we really have so we have a left tackle, a wide receiver, a quarterback, both of our fullback spots. And then this side of the ball is literally all Packers. So yeah, like we have a total of 4 spots available to non-Packer players. But I don't know. I'm thinking we're gonna get a Jordan Love here soon. It just feels right. Or maybe an Aaron Rodgers, but anywho, and then the last thing that I was looking at, so I had said that, or maybe I didn't say this in the last stream, but these game time CPU events, I was like, what, like who the heck would play this? Like they take 9 years to play. But I didn't realize that you get every level of the reward in this one. It's not based on the wins, it's based on the level. So, like I did this one, it was funny. I did this one. Let me back out here. So I did this one first, and I didn't even realize the title, because the EA messed it both up. They messed them both up. So this was supposed to be the one, or the description on this one was supposed to be on here. The description on this one was supposed to be here, right? Oh wait, no, never mind. No, the descriptions are right. But either way, it says here you need to add 282 pluses and 284 pluses. Well, I was able to do the showcase. I did this one completely, and then I tried this, and it worked because I saw on Reddit people said that it wasn't working, or it wasn't actually caring about the the lineup restrictions. That's what I was looking for. So I did this one too, and then out of one of my packs, because this one obviously gives way better rewards than the other one. Out of one of my packs, I got Leo Chanel, the 86 Campus Hero. So, and I got the holo version. For whatever reason, the holo version goes for like 70k more than the non-holo version, and I think that's ridiculous because I don't think the holo edition has anything unless he's got like an extra ability or something, maybe. But either way, I didn't really care. So yeah. Oh yeah, the whole reason I brought this up. My bad. So I at first I thought this was dumb. I still think it's a grueling process. I mean, to get these rewards, I mean, what do you end up with? I think it's like 25k, right? Yeah. So you get 25k plus 5 players, and these packs actually have been pretty good to me. I mean, usually in these packs net me an extra 20 to 40k average. But this got me thinking, and I'm like, wait a second here, because for the longest time, I said solo champions is the worst thing you can do on this game. Because I was like, oh, I gotta play so hard, and I'm gonna get 2 packs. Now I realize that solo champions hard if you can get to the top level, which I don't know how many games you get. It doesn't say anywhere how many games you get. But either way, at the end of this, you would end up with 8,000, 4 deep shot packs, 4 Pater packs, and these end zone packs are guaranteed elite players in them, I think. I think it's 2 guaranteed elite players right now. So I don't know, but I also haven't played all Madden difficulty against the computer. So I'm a little worried, but I might try this out. Oh, I got something in my eye. Oh. Sorry. But yeah, I think I might try this out. If it doesn't work, I mean, the thing is I'm assuming that a gold key or whatever is worth 10,000. So I mean, at worst, I get 8,000 coins back, anyways. But I'm gonna do this for this stream. I'm gonna play one game, and we're gonna see how hard this really becomes. Before we put that in, I want to see, is it actually worth 10,000? Wow. Wait, what are the silver ones worth? Aren't the silver ones worth 5,000? What? Okay. I mean, I disagree with this quick sell value. To me, this should just be 10,000. It doesn't hurt Madden to make it 10,000. Wait, are these only for season 1? I just noticed that. Oh man. So like, you can't carry the keys over? So I'm just gonna have to sell them anyways. Whatever. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do today. We're gonna see. Hopefully I can do my picks and also be fine here. Like, hopefully I don't actually have to concentrate super hard. I also don't know, like I said, I don't know how many games it is. It doesn't say. And I checked even the other ones. It doesn't say how many games it is. Or if it's like play until you lose type thing. I don't know. And I don't know how many points you get from this because the event one is play 11 games and you have to get 90,000 score. This one's 140,000 score. So I have to assume I get a little bit more score in these ones. But again, nonetheless, as long as I get 8,000 coins, I guess I'll be happy. So, all right. Oh, wow, it puts us right in. Okay. We'll play. We'll see. We'll see if. Okay, I don't actually like that they have a good team in this. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. Yeah, let's play this out a little bit, and then we'll get right into the pick'em. Okay, late hit, 15 yards, come on. I do know with these things, it's usually like score as much as you can possibly score. But, so Jari Evans, if you don't have him, you should get him. He's got an ability called like linchpin or something like that. And, okay, never mind. It only works against people online. I was just going to say, since I got it, dude, my rushing has been crazy. So we're going to have to play this pretty much like we would play a real person. I'm just going to rinse and repeat. So we'll do one possession on offense, one possession on defense, and see where we're at. Okay. Oh.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hey, alert! What's that? Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete.
I wish Greg Olson's a little faster.
First down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 23. That's good for the Packers. First down. And again, it's Mayfield.
Greg Olson's about to have 80 catches this game. The only reason I'm doing this is because I know I can't push the ball down the field against the competitive computer.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right.
All right. So, I'm actually not too worried about this then. At least on offense. All right, let's get into our pick'ems. So, last week I went 8-6 based off the games that I picked. It was funny after I got off stream. So I had Bengals picked in my Survivor League. After we got off stream, I remember talking about the Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts, and I was like, oh my gosh, the Dolphins are going to kill them. You know? So I swapped my Survivor pick about an hour before kickoff. And I'm already out of my Survivor League, so that was kind of funny. And the Bengals would have won. So, curious if this is going to actually work or not. Really quick here. Definitely shouldn't have went for an interception there, but seems like it works. So yeah, 8-6. I also don't think I hit on my on any of the prop bet picks or whatever that we did for fun. All right, keep Talib just getting cooked. So, starting off to a great start. All right, so first game is Cleveland versus Baltimore. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to pick Cleveland because I feel like Flacco's got it in him to beat up on his old team. But that said, I'm going to go Baltimore. I think you can't really bet against a team that put up 40 points, even if the Bills' defense kind of stinks. Like the Cleveland Browns probably might have a better defense than the. Oh man, that's just hard. The Cleveland Browns probably have a better defense than the Buffalo Bills, but I'm gonna go Baltimore. I think that's a pretty easy pick. Jacksonville, Cincinnati. Travis Etienne looked amazing in Cohen's new offense. So I don't know that. I mean, Cincy's defense sucks. They did keep the Browns' offense in check. Oh, by the way, this is what I was talking about with that linchpin or whatever, or lich pin. I don't know what it's called. With Jari Evans. That's what I was doing to people online all night last night. Just inside zone, and I was picking up minimum 7 yards. But anywho, honestly, I think I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I think that offense is awesome now. I think that getting Cohen into that offense was the best thing that they could have done. And I think it's going to be a crazy game. I think it's probably going to be that type of game this week where it's like 35-28 type thing. 2-minute warning. So yeah, I think I'm gonna bet on Jacksonville. Plus, like, the Bengals are due for that like weird loss right away. I mean, usually they always start out slow. They barely beat the Browns. So I think it's one of those things where I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I just feel like the Bengals are gonna have a bad game. So, all right, New York Giants versus Dallas. Russ looked like terrible. I think I said this last week. I feel bad for Russ. I do feel bad for Russ just on the simple part of where you have New York that has a brand new quarterback sitting behind you. It's New York. They're all it's like the worst place to be a veteran quarterback because you need to perform. You need to perform at this point. And Russ looked like the worst. Looked like the worst quarterback by far. And so, I don't know. I know Dable said that they were going to roll with. I'm going to turn this down because I think the game volume is messing with me. I think, Dable said that Russ is the guy. If he looks like crap to Dallas, a division rival, I think that's kind of the end. I really do. And I said Dart's going to be starting by week 4. It might be week 3 if he plays like that again. The only way Russ, I think, starts next week is if he it's a close game and they lose or they beat Dallas. And when I say close game, he is not the reason why it's a close game. So yeah, that said, I mean, I think Dallas didn't look that great either. I think Dak is way too in love. It reminds me of, and I'm not going to say it's like a terrible thing, but Dak and CD reminds me of a lot like Rodgers and Adams, where like he doesn't care. Like Dak doesn't care about any other person that is on that field. Like there were so many times where Pickens was open or like just anybody was open and he just kept trying to force it into CD's hands. And I just don't like that. I don't like that. That to me is like, I get it, he's your best player and everything. I do get that 100%, but like there are other people on the team who are probably getting open, or at least look like they were getting open. And you just didn't care. So, I mean, that all said, I'm going to go Dallas. I think Russ is done. I mean, I really do. I think he's that guy that's... I think he's that guy that is... He's a good backup quarterback. I mean, he's the guy that you want as a... If you can get him as a backup quarterback, that's fine. He probably thinks he's a starter, but I just don't. I don't think he's good. I think he's... Ever since he... I think the best thing that Seattle could have done is get rid of him when they did. Even though it really didn't amount to anything. I mean, Drew Lock sucked. Noah Fant really didn't do anything for them. And I don't know what they did with the picks, but I think that was the best thing they could have done. It kind of worked out decent for them. I mean, I'm thinking they probably thought they were going to be a top draft pick, and then Geno came out and was like, wait a second, I'm good. But, yeah, I just think Russ is done. So, yeah, I'm going to go Dallas. I think that'll be honestly, I think that'll be a really bad game. I think Dallas might kill them. And it's not even a shot at their defense, New York's defense. I think that's more of a shot that Russell's not going to move the ball at all, and that defense is just going to be tired all game. All right. Try to speed through some of these here. I don't like these streams being too long, but Chicago, Detroit. Caleb Williams is bad. He's bad. Like, he is bad. And when I say bad, he's not like Russell Wilson. Like, I think, like, Caleb Williams is probably top 20 quarterback, maybe around there, top 20. But I think this Ben Johnson offense with him is just like, I think the thing is when Caleb Williams is rushed or like he panics, he goes just full blown, just dumb. And when he gets to like chill and like I don't know how to formulate the sentence. Like when he knows what when it's like, okay, you are going to throw to this guy. It is a dot. But when it's like, okay, you have this choice. It's like, what? I have a choice? Like, this sucks. Like, he just panics. I don't know. He's a good rushing quarterback. He's good for fantasy, that's for sure. But that said, Detroit looked like booty against the Packers. Shout out to the Packers. I know I'm wearing my Tyler Algier jersey right now, but I wear these jerseys when I know the Packers aren't playing on Sunday. So, but yeah, Detroit looked lost on offense. That said, I think I'm gonna go Detroit. I just don't believe that this is a good team for Chicago. I think I think Detroit's got it in them. I think Detroit will figure it out a lot faster than Caleb Williams and the Bears offense will figure it out, in my opinion. All right, that's not working. So I'm going to go Detroit. New England, Miami. Okay, well, we're just going to go New England because I'm convinced that Miami actually sucks. Like, might be the worst team in the NFL. So, also Drake May, he's one of my man crushes in the NFL right now. I love him. I think he's going to be a very, I don't know if he'll be like a, Patrick Mahomes-esque quarterback or anything like that. But I think Drake May is one of the best young quarterbacks in our league right now. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how anybody could pick Miami over any team, honestly. They looked terrible. They looked absolutely terrible. So, San Fran versus New Orleans. When you tell me you have a Mac Jones-led offense, usually I avoid that. However, on the other side, there's a Spencer Rattler-led offense. And that might be worse. Also, Mac Jones being with the QB king, Mr. Kyle Shanahan, that was probably the best thing that could have happened to him. Kyle Shanahan's now, I'm not gonna say that like Sam Darnold isn't good and like he's only good because of Kyle Shanahan, because he has been better now. But I think Shanahan is really good at making quarterbacks look good. His offense is very QB friendly, I should say. So yeah, I'm gonna go San Fran. I don't care if that's Mac Jones. I don't care that they are gonna be out. I think they're out without Juwan Jennings today too. So big Ricky Pearsall. Honestly, if you have Ricky Pearsall, I'm probably starting him. I'm starting him big time. New Orleans can probably double cover him and everything all they want, but the fact of the matter simply is they don't have another person to really throw to. At least off the top of my head right now, I can't think. Plus you have Kittle out too. Like, yeah, I'm what the heck's going on with this computer right now? So yeah, I'm gonna go San Fran. I can't believe in New Orleans. Yeah, and you know what? I said that about Spencer Rattler, but like, Saints almost won. They almost beat the Cardinals last week, so kind of a, cool it on maybe totally ragging on him. I will say I feel bad for Chris Olave because all he gets thrown is hospital balls from his quarterbacks. So he got smoked last week, and I'm actually surprised that he did not get concussed on that, because that was a big hit on him. So those are like those situations where you wonder, like, what's a player like if they don't get put on a team that has quarterbacks that just throws hospital balls the whole time. But all right, next one, we got Buffalo versus the Jets. I'm a huge Justin Fields hater. I want to go on record and say that, if I didn't already last week. That said, Justin Fields, I don't know. I don't know why I go for interceptions. I really don't, actually. I don't know why I go for interceptions at all. They don't work against the computer. But yeah, no, that said, Justin Fields looked amazing in that offense. He looked amazing, played amazing. Obviously it didn't work out, but I was about to lose it. So, that said, I don't know how you can bet against Buffalo. Josh Allen's probably the best quarterback in the league right now, and I don't think it's close. Seattle versus Pittsburgh. Speaking of another quarterback that I thought was washed, but looked very, very well off on his 2025, I almost said school year, 2025 year. Rodgers looked really good, really good. I mean, I think that O-line's going to get him. I don't know if he'll finish the season, to be honest. But I think I'm going to 2 clock here, actually. So yeah, Rodgers looked good. Darnold did not look good. He did not look good in his debut. But then again, you're going against San Fran's defense. It's a pretty good defense. So I'm not going to draw it up too bad. But yeah, I mean, when I think Darnold completed like 95% of his passing yards to Jackson Smith, Njigba. Like, what? Like, there's other people on the team, right? So I'm gonna, based off just solely last week, I think Pitt is on the uprise. I think Seattle is on the down. So I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. Rams versus Tennessee. I think you just gotta go Rams. I mean, Tennessee couldn't win, and Denver looked like absolute dog doo-doo. So I think Tennessee's too young of a team to really be. I'm not gonna say they're gonna go like winless or anything like that. I think that'd be crazy to say that. But that said, I think they're gonna need a little time to get rolling, and I think the Rams is just a good team. I think their defense is good, offense is good. So I'm gonna go with the Rams. Again, trying to keep this rolling here since we're getting to the end of this game. Carolina, Arizona. I'm gonna go Arizona. I think Carolina looked good, but I think again they're a young team. They're gonna need some time to develop here. I think it was comical that people were like making fun of Bryce Young for watching the Jumbotron when he was supposed to be like getting ready for a play. It's like, okay, whatever. Like I'm sure if you looked at every snap and everything like that, like I'm sure Jalen Hurts has watched the Jumbotron for a little bit or something. So I don't know. I think that stuff's lame. But that said, I think I'm gonna go Arizona. I just wish Kyler Murray would throw it to Marvin Harrison, because it's like he hates Marvin Harrison for some reason. What are you doing here? So I'm going to go Arizona, though. I think they're a better offense, and I don't think Carolina's defense is that good. Denver versus Indianapolis. This is, like, if you're in a Survivor League, this is the absolute must-avoid zone. You have Indianapolis that look like an absolute top 5 team against Miami. And you have Denver, who look like a bottom 5 team against Tennessee. I mean, this is like the whole, like, they're going this way, and then after this week, it's like going the opposite ways directly. Yeah, with that said, I'm going to bet against Indianapolis again. I do not believe that. I think Miami is probably the worst team in the league, and I think that helped Danny Dimes look good. So I'm definitely going Denver. I'm going to bet against the Danny Dimester again. Okay, so I got 15,000 from playing that game. Okay, hold on. Let's get through the last two. I'm going to leave the screen up so I remember what I want to talk about here. But Philly, Kansas City, I think this is in our do not touch in Survivor Leagues. I think Philly looked really good against Dallas, but Dallas was kind of able to move the ball against their defense. Kansas City, on the other hand, you're out with Worthy. You don't have Rashee Rice, so you're funneling out Hollywood Brown, Juju, like just old veteran guys, I guess. And it didn't look good against the Chargers. The Chargers look really good, like really good. Which actually, speaking of that, they're not on my list. Oh, I bet you I didn't. I gotta go look at the schedule. They're not on my list. Either way, okay. So Philly, Kansas City. I'm gonna probably go Philly. I think they're still a great offense. I just think Kansas City. I think Kansas City might be on their fall. Honestly, obviously they're a good team. Like they'll be in playoffs, all that stuff. But I think they might be on their fall. Atlanta, Minnesota. I think Atlanta looked pretty bad. But that said, I can't believe that J.J. McCarthy. I refuse to believe. As a Packer fan and as a football fan, after watching that game, you're telling me J.J. McCarthy's the clutch guy? He's just gonna look like crap for 3 quarters, and then fourth quarter he's just gonna turn into Dan Marino. He's gonna turn into Brett Favre. Like what's going on here? I'm gonna go Atlanta. I do like Penix. I've been a fan of his since watching his senior year of at Washington. But I think I'm missing some games though, so I gotta go look here. Because I'm missing Chargers for sure. And then we gotta do our prop bets, and then I'll talk really quick. But yeah, I missed missed 2 games. All right, so Tampa Bay versus Houston. We're going Tampa. I am not going to bet against Baker Mayfield. That guy's a straight winner. He'll do everything that he has to do to win. He'll break his collarbone if he has to win. That, on the other hand, with the Houston Texans, I don't understand how that offense is not like I don't get what happened to that team actually. That team put up an insane amount of points his Stroud's rookie year, and then after that they have been the worst. I mean, I think it's largely because for some reason, the Texans refuse to believe that O-line matters. So they're ruining Stroud slowly but surely, but whatever. All right, and then the final game is the Chargers versus the Raiders. And I'm going to go to the Chargers after seeing how they played, how Quentin Johnston played, how Keenan Allen played, how that entire team played, even on defense. I mean, that team was lights out. Lights out. The Chargers look like they're on the upswing. I can't bet against them. And honestly, the Raiders kind of stink. I don't know. That team kind of stinks. So that's going to be the end of our week 2 picks. Let me pull up some prop picks here. Make sure there was nobody commenting. No, because I had to leave my comment. All right, so like we did, I didn't write these down, so I totally forgot about them. But again, these are for fun. We're just doing this for fun. That's it. That's all. Right? I'm not telling you to make bets with real life money. Right? Pretend we're making bets with Monopoly money. That's what I like to do. Okay? But yeah, like we did last week, we did a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. That's what we're going to continue to do. So, quarterback. And I'm going to write it down. This was a pretty easy one for me to take. I don't think I can lose on this one. But then again, I think Cam Ward only had like 100 yards or something like that passing last week. We're going to take the over on 174 plus pass yards. I think that was pretty low. Once I saw that one, I was like, okay, Cam Ward. It was not Cam Ward's fault that he only had 100-something yards. He had receivers dropping balls left and right. I think he's got a wicked arm strength, actually. I know I have Dart above him in my rookie rankings when it was going into Dynasty season. But yeah, I saw Cam Ward. And I was like, I need to take that. So, that said, another one, I was a little tied between these two for tight end. But I think I'm gonna. So it was Kincaid plus mine or over under 3.5 receptions, or McBride anytime touchdown. I think we're gonna try to win. You know, this Monopoly money bet here. We're gonna do McBride, even though he never seems to get touchdowns. We're gonna do the over anytime touchdown. I just think that's a good one. So we got our quarterback and our wide receiver done, or quarterback and tight end done. Wide receiver, even though I said Dak needs to lay off of the CD Lamb love, I'm hoping he does it this week. So I found it was 58.5 receiving yards for Mr. Pickens. Yards, just writing these down here. So yeah, so Pickens over 58.5 receiving yards. I'm locking that one in. And then my last one, and I've mentioned this, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne looked great. To say that it was going to be, so he had what, 120, I think it was 125? 143 rushing yards last week. They set his over-under to 55.5. I have to hammer that, right? You have to hammer that. So, ETN over 55 rush yards. That's going to be that prop. So, again, last week I don't think we got a single one right. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at what we said, but I'm almost positive we didn't get a single one right. So I feel a little bit better about this one. But again, this is not financial advice. You know, I'm not telling you guys to actually bet live money. I just need to make that crystal clear every time. So, Monopoly money bets. That's what we're doing here. Monopoly money bets. I'll have to get my Monopoly game out next time. Then we can actually show the Monopoly money. But before we sign off really quick, I wanted to talk about this. So we got 15,000 for playing that game, and we beat them, what? I don't know, like 30, was it 30 something, 35-7? Wait, why did I get this? All right, we'll open that. All right, so 15,000. I have no idea how many games we get, because again, it doesn't say. Unless it is just 5 games. If it's 5 games, there's no way, right? 15,000 times 5 is what? Why am I drawing blank? That's 75,000, right? No. Yeah. There's got to be more than 5 games. It's got to be. Either way, I'll play this out. I'll report back. Oh, 11 games. That's just right there. Oh my gosh. Open your eyes, man. Okay, so 15,000, and we need 140,000. So at 10 games, as long as we do what we just did, at 10 games, we should have this done. With 1 game to kind of bail us out. Okay, that's not bad. So it's basically the event, but instead of getting the packs that we're getting over there, we're getting 2 end zone packs. I guess maybe the event would be better to play, since it's going to probably take about the same amount of time. And you get at least 5 event player packs. And like I said, those event player packs have been pretty good. I know, really, I'm doing this for the end zone packs. The Pater packs are going to be buns. I was going to say booty cheeks, but whatever. Either one. Tomato. And then deep shot packs are going to be buns too, so. Yeah, maybe the event is better to play. But I'm going to hammer this out now that I started it, so. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's open up that 78 plus pack, and then we will sign off. Let's see what we get. All right. See you later, Tuesday, and we'll be streaming Metal Gear Solid. So, have a good fantasy football weekend, and yeah, see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.